Get to the point. Strive not to use notes. I'm emphasizing that. Select the speech topic and determine its general and specific purposes. Organize the speech in a manner that best achieves your purposes. Have a beginning, body, and conclusion. Project sincerity and conviction. Don't be nervous. 5 to 7 minutes.
Let's welcome to the front runners. All the best.
Oh, I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, most honored guest. Imagine, if you will, that you are back in Berlin in 1936. You're walking up the street and you stop in your favorite spot to get your morning paper or coffee, whatever you're purchasing. And you have 2 5 Deutschmark pieces. And you never really paid attention to it before. They were just in your pocket. They come from the change jar that's on your dresser. So you go to hand it over to the clerk. And as you're doing it, you look at them for the first time. Really looking at them for some reason. And you look on there, and there's a picture of Hindenburg on the front. Mind you, this is the same year. On the back is the German eagle. Traditional German eagle that's on a 5 Deutschmark coin. The other 5 Deutschmark has Hindenburg on front. Has a swastika on the back. The coins are something to consider because they are a symbol of a country. If you look at all our coins, they're presidents or someone that's famous or influential in our country's founding. So they're a symbol of what your country is about. Now, I don't know if that particular person that would take that coin out of their pocket and see that, at that time, would be shocked, wouldn't care, because we all have our busy lives and we don't pay attention to a lot of little things. They just happen. But the changing of a coin and the symbolism just does not happen. It isn't decided the night before or the month before. We're going to mint some new coins. And we're going to put this on the coin. It's what I call a slow drip. Drip by drip by drip. Have you ever had a faucet leak? And it just leaks 1 drop, 2 drops, drip, drip. And if you're too lazy to fix it, I'll fix it in tomorrow, or I'll fix it the next day. Pretty soon you don't hear that drip anymore. And the water just piles up. Well, that change, that drip, just keeps going. To the point where something totally different on a coin has occurred. Now, I think about that in our current case right now. What astounded me was when I was looking at my Social Security card. I was making copies of all my ID PDFs, so I have copies. And the first thing I noticed on the very top of my Social Security card, not to be used for identification purposes. Today I was asked the last 4 digits of my Social Security number at least 5 times for different transactions. What has that card turned into other than a national ID card? To access everything from your credit card information to your banking information. Every organization asks for your social security number or the last 4 digits. That was not the original intent of the card. But what happens is the original intent grows. They take an idea. Original intent was probably for Social Security at the time. Not anymore. Now it's a national ID card virtually. So drip by drip by drip. Now that also happened in all sorts of areas. And I can go on for hours about this. But let's think about school prayer. Back in the 60s, courts banned school prayer in schools because of the separation clause. But ironically, there's no clause in the Constitution that says that there has to be a separation of church and state, which is all we hear today. What it says is Congress should make no law regarding religion. That's not separation of church and state. Yet that court case, because of precedent, has made its way into daily life, all the way down to the types of Christmas decorations that can go up. Again, drip by drip by drip. To the point that we see something that is totally unfamiliar to us. So what do we and you have to do as a citizen? Is to be educated. And I don't mean being educated by the news media. Educate yourself. However means you want to educate yourself, learn. And learn about what's happening. Take the time and educate yourself. And learn what has gone wrong in the past. And hopefully, if enough of us learn and are educated, we can find that washer that will go into that faucet that will stop that drip, drip, drip. Mr. Contest Master.
Could we have 1 minute for comments, please?
It's going to be Persuade with Power, number 9. Persuade us.
I can double your title.
Persuade Power, number 9. Sorry, I didn't mix this up. I think that you didn't have that up together. That's good. Off the thing.
I just got those coins.
Community's off.
Our fourth speaker tonight is Melissa. Evaluating Melissa is myself. Melissa